We want to know if the physical medium of air is required to have bubbles underwater. So we're going to use the scientific method to figure this out. So in this experiment, my dependent variable is bubbles underwater. My independent variable is a physical medium of air. So we're going to formulate a hypothesis, and we are going to manipulate the medium underwater. So my hypothesis is a physical medium of air is required to cause bubbles underwater. My null is a physical medium of air is not required to cause bubbles underwater. So through rigorous experimentation, we observed that the amount of bubbles corresponded with the amount of air in the various sized chambers we submerged underwater. However, when we evacuated the medium of air prior to submerging the chambers, we observed more bubbling than the chambers submerged with the medium of air. So we were led to this conclusion. The physical medium of air is not required to cause bubbles underwater. So other knowledge gained and considerations were mainly we acknowledged that it may not be possible to evacuate every bit of air from the chamber. So though this test was qualitative and not quantitative, we did pay special attention to the amount of bubbles in the chambers. And we consistently observed that the amount of air, if any, left inside of the evacuated chamber was 100% for sure not enough to account for all of the displaced water and all the bubbles. So whether it be physical matter, whether it be energy, one thing we know for certain is that there's something inside of that evacuated chamber beyond that of the physical medium of air that is reacting with that water. I think we all agree that nothing can't displace water. So you can't have bubbles of nothing. Them bubbles are something, and we call that something the ether. Everybody drink.